2.2 Activity. What's in the data or data? Part 2. Instructions. Match the data sets and questions by dragging the questions to the correct data sets. So we already had a chance to look at the data sets and the numbers. So now we need to match them to the most reasonable questions that we can. Okay, so for question number 1, flip a coin 10 times. How many heads did you get? So when I look at the data set, I think the most reasonable one is data set number C. And the reason why is because when you look at data set C, let me just finish dragging this. There you go. You look at the numbers and you have a 6, 5, 7, 6, 4, 5, 3, 4, 6, 8. But none of the numbers go over 10. And when you think about it, the chances that you have to getting heads is at least 50%, which is the number 5. The most that you can do is 10 times. And the number doesn't go over 10 times. There is a possibility that you're going to get 7 heads, 8 heads, but not over 10. So that's why data set C is question 1. Okay, let's go ahead and do question number 2. How many books did you read in the last year? So when I look at the data sets, I matched it with E. And again, you have to think about it like we read books, but we don't read a humongous number of books. We don't read 20 books or 50 books or 70 books. It's not impossible, but people usually have other things to do. It is likely that there is going to be a person who reads 16 books in a year, 11, and for the people who are not very interested in reading 3, it's reasonable. 0 might be reasonable too. There's some people who really don't like to read. Okay, so question number 3. What grade are you in? So it's just asking you. So if it's only asking the 6th graders, everyone is going to say 6. So question 3 matches with data set D. Question 4, how many dogs and cats do you have? Okay, well, is it reasonable to say that some families do not have cats and dogs? Yes, so the answer could be 0, but the answer could also be 2, 3, 4, I don't think 5, that's way too many. So when they look at the data set, the most reasonable one would be data set A, because there is going to be people who don't have any pets. They might just have 1 cat or 1 dog, 2 cats and 1 dog, but not very big numbers. Question 5, how many inches are in a foot? Okay, that's definitely data set B, because it doesn't matter how you turn a ruler around, a foot is always going to be 12 inches forever.